Okay, so I'm stupid as fuck and didn't have the mic to my face. Completely forgot about the mic. But the first book is The Climber by this guy, I think. Or this guy? I don't know. But I like this book a lot. I think I gave it like a 9 out of 10 on my TikTok review. But the story, I guess, is about this guy. I honestly forgot his name. I'm not even gonna try to remember it. Oh, Maury, that was his name. He's basically like a transfer student at this school, and he's quiet and shy and whatever. But this dude right here, he's a stereotypical bully or whatever, and he says to Maury, he's like, "Hey, if you climb the school, I won't ever fucking bully you or anything like that ever again." Yeah, see? Because if you do, I'll never bug you again, like if you climb the roof. But he does end up climbing it, and I guess he discovers like a talent, a talent and a passion that he didn't know he had or existed. He's kind of like a naturally gifted climber, and yeah. So I guess this first book is like him discovering that he really is into climbing. He does like his own shit. He like climbs a bunch of mountains that you're not supposed to climb by yourself. And the teacher at his school sees that he's a quiet kid, but sees that he's passionate about climbing, so he asks him to join a tournament, a rock climbing tournament and whatnot. And he does pretty good in it, but I guess I won't say whether he wins or loses it, but it's pretty good. And I know people say it doesn't get good till like chapter whatever, maybe like volume 2 or 3 or whatever. But I thought this was super good right away. I didn't expect to like a sports manga this much, but I did, and I'm glad I read it. Okay, the next book I read, or the next book I'm gonna go over, is Solanin by Inio Asana. I love this book so much, dude. But yeah, we're following this girl. She's like the main character. We're following her and her friend group, and basically she's like a girl in her mid-20s, and I think she just is unhappy with her job and like the direction her life is going in. So yeah, she's an office lady and blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm gonna review it from memory. I'm not gonna read that. I don't care. This is what I think it is. I think she basically quits her job and wants to like discover herself or whatever. She wants to be freed from like the shackles of, I guess, like the corporate world, or just free from like the shackles of working and whatnot. She wants to like find and forge her own path, discover what her passion is, what her dream is. She just doesn't want to work, and I don't blame her. This book hit very close to home. I thought it was super good. I saw myself in her a lot. I think you'll see a little bit of yourself in everyone in this book. I'm like, yeah, this guy's awesome. This guy, her boyfriend, awesome. This dude, awesome as well. I have nothing bad to say about this book except that it ended. I guess that's the basic synopsis or whatever about it. But it goes much deeper than that. There's a lot of like hard-hitting quotes. There's a lot of beautiful moments, like, and the artwork is beautiful. I haven't read anything else by this guy, but I know he made Goodnight Pun Pun and the other ones I forget. It was super. I don't know what else to say except that it was super good. Next book, Orochi by Kazuo Umez. This is volume 4. I've read the other 3 already. But that was when I was too pussy to make anything YouTube related, too afraid to put myself out there, except for on TikTok, but I'm doing it now. It's my volume 4 review. I don't think it really matters that much. There's not really spoilers ahead or anything like that. I won't really talk too much about it, but they're not like it's not like a super consistent story or anything like that. It's pretty like anthology based, I guess. And like here it just says, a mysterious young woman slithers away in the lives of unsuspecting people like the legendary mutilated serpent for which she is named Orochi. I don't know about that. I guess I didn't read that. But yeah, this girl Orochi, she finds herself in like she'll be like walking around and she'll be like, my name is Orochi and I've been following around this kid for blah blah blah. She's weird, but she's cool. I think she has a good heart. I'd say she has a good heart. I'd say she's a good person, but yeah, she meddles her way into a lot of people's lives, and it's just kind of like her story of like watching, like sometimes she interferes, sometimes she doesn't. Most of the time she does interfere with their lives, not in any negative way. She's just kind of an observer, really. But yeah, like a lot of, I mean, I guess it's like a horror based manga, I'd say so. But yeah, it's super good. Each volume comes with 2 different stories. I think it says in the beginning, yeah, it'll tell you where the first chapter starts and where the second chapter starts. But yeah, this one was good. I'm not like a glazer for this series, but it's good. I like it a lot. I mean, and also the books are just the quality is fucking crazy. All them lined up together are like, they're beautiful. I don't see enough of this in people's collections, and I really think there should be. But yeah, it was good. All right, fuck it, I'm going over these next. Chainsaw Man by Tatsuki Fujimoto. I read this. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this, and fuck it, yeah, it doesn't even show anything. But yeah, I read up to, I finished season 1 and I finished season 1 a bit ago, but I really liked Aki and I wanted to see where his story went, so I picked up the box set and claimed it was for my sister, but really I wanted to read these. I also don't like the way the spines look, and my sister doesn't really care, so I just got them for her. She could have them in her collection or whatever. I just wanted to read them physically. But yeah, I started a little before this book, which was the right decision because the Resi arc begins a little into this book, actually, and then, you know, goes in here to volume 6. Yeah, but yeah, I think the Resi arc, super good. I only watched it because I wasn't a fan. I only read it because I wasn't a fan of Chainsaw Man at the time where the Bomb Devil or the Resi arc movie came out in theaters, so I never got to see it in theaters because I wasn't a fan at the time. But yeah, now it's like not really on streaming or anything like that, and if I do have to buy it or rent it, I just decided, whatever, I'll pick it up, I'll read it physically, I don't care. I like this series enough, I'll read it, whatever. Honestly, forget a lot that happened. Angel Devil being the GOAT as always. Power is the GOAT as always. Yeah, see, like these people, do not remember them. This guy, I know a lot of people like him, do not really remember. It's just because everyone kind of like blends together. Even though everyone has like their own unique look, I just forget the names. I forget what each character does and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. Best characters in Chainsaw Man: Power and Aki and Beam. That's it. The supporting characters are the best. Not really a big fan of Denji. This shit's cool. Like, goddamn. Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. All right. Spoilers in this book, but fuck Makima. Oh my god, bro. Fuck this shit. Like, oh yeah, but the fights are cool enough. I mean, I understood some of the fights. I understood some of the major characters. I know that's Santa Claus, but I don't know if they're intertwined or whatever. Cause I don't know, they like bye grandpa, and like, yeah, I didn't really understand most of it. Like this shit, I didn't understand what the fuck was happening, to be honest. I guess I'll understand it more in the anime, but this shit was crazy. I mean, you could kind of tell what's happening in some of these things, but like this is cool. This is like, this shit was crazy. But yeah, Halloween Girl's cool. The person that makes the puppets is sick. So the fights were cool. There's a lot of good moments. Dude. Oh, Aki. Where do I even begin with you? Oh my fucking god. I wanted to see where Aki's story went, and fuck, I regret that so much. I'm not ready for this to be animated. I'm actually gonna cry myself to sleep. Oh my god. But yeah. I think it wrapped up pretty well. Part 1 was super good. I'm glad, spoiler warning, Makima is dead in the grave. This was cool. This was so random. I was literally thinking, because, spoiler alert, Power and Aki were dead, and those were like my favorite characters, and Beam and Angel Devil, and they just all got wiped. I was like, dude, so now we're just left with Kobani, and we literally were, and Denji, and I don't really like Denji that much. I mean, he's growing on me more now, but in the anime, I did think it was just like a gooner anime. But yeah, I like him a little more now. So yeah, Chainsaw Man was good. I think I gave it a 9 out of 10. All-Star Superman, good story. I do not think it is a good entry point for Superman fans that want to get into Superman. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion, but I see a lot of people recommend it as like a first one. They're like, oh, if you want to get into Superman, read All-Star Superman. This one is super good. It's good. I don't really like the art that much. Like, Luther looks like a weirdo. Some of these arcs I didn't really care about. I mean, they all had like their beautiful moments and whatnot, but this is whatever. I didn't really. I'm not gonna say I didn't care for it, but it was alright. It was alright. I'm not really like a new Superman fan or anything like that, but some of these people I didn't know. Even I was confused, knowing like enough to whatever. But yeah, I feel like you get thrown right in the middle of it. But this is about Superman. He went to this mission to save some people, but it was actually a plan from Lex Luthor to get him close to the source of where his powers come from, straight into the sun, and it gave him like a bunch of radiation poisoning or whatever. So he ended up getting cancer, and that was Luthor's plan, to get him cancer with the very thing that gives him his powers. And yeah, he's just like doing his last things. I guess it's like his final swan dive or whatever, before he dies. But yeah. Next is How to Think About God. A guide, an ancient guide for believers and non-believers. Honestly, still don't really know which one I am. And it was alright. It was like an easy read. It's a small book. The words are pretty big. It's not that hard to get through. I mean, obviously it's not that hard to get through if it's a real book, and I managed to read a lot more books. But yeah, they started talking about like, eventually it got into like a discussion or debate between these two people. One that believed in God and wanted to like, I guess, prove it or make his statement to why he thinks he's real, and the other person to why he doesn't exist. But so like a good portion of it was explaining like what makes him believe and what are the reasons to believe, and how it is foolish to not think he exists with all this proof. So I thought the other half of the book was going to be like the explanation to why he doesn't, like the argument, but it wasn't. It just kind of was like the whole time like suggesting that he does exist. But I mean, it was cool. He made some cool points. Nothing that was really like all that logical, I guess, in my opinion, but it was alright. Beneath the trees where nobody sees. This was it was also alright. I hate to say it's alright, because like me, I'm like a person who just like likes whatever he watches. I really get entertained easily. I'd really be giving every book a 10 out of 10, but for some reason, and it's out of the ordinary, some books were just alright. And that's it. It's about this girl bear, who is a regular hometown folk, but town folk, and this girl right here, I forget her name, but she is a murderer, and she kills people, but she has a rule where she won't kill anybody in her town. She goes into the city to kill people. That is her one rule, that she won't be local about it. But one day, murders start happening around her town, and she's like, no way, somebody is fucking with my town. Do they not know the rules, how easy it is? Pretty soon they're gonna pin it onto me, so I have to find out who it is. So it's her trying to figure out who it is. The first half is like her killing plan, and then towards the middle, yeah, and yeah, I guess that's it. But it was alright. Rook Exodus. It was alright. It was whatever. I read this on, I think, Comixology a while back on my phone, but I only got like a preview of like 5 pages. I got up to like maybe here or here, and then the trial preview thing ended. But I really liked it, and I was kind of bummed out that I couldn't finish it. And I looked it up, and there were no trades around at the time. But I went to Comic-Con, and they ended up having... I saw the trade, and I was like, what the hell, bro? This is fucking sick. I've been wanting to finish reading this for so long. And it was not a bad price either. I don't think $15 for like this thick and high quality of a book, I thought was a super good price. So picked it up, and yeah. It's about this guy named Rook. He is... the government on Earth made a Earth 2 or something, right? And so I guess like only some people went to that second Earth, and I don't know how to describe it. Just look it up. It's good. The art's good. It's honestly a good story. It's not bad at all. I just thought it was alright. It's a little too much for me. The artwork a little too gritty, I think. Something about it is just too much for me. But it's good. I'd probably pick up the second one. I'm probably gonna settle the trade and pick up the hardcover, because whatever. Maybe it gets better. But yeah, do it, Powerbomb. This book is about this girl who is the daughter of a pro wrestler, and she ends up dying in the ring from the hands of this dude. And yeah, the daughter goes into wrestling, I guess, to maybe live up to her name or something. Something like that. But eventually the daughter gets approached by this guy, and he's like a super big fan of wrestling. He doesn't even know it's real, or he doesn't even know it's fake, that it's like scripted, and that part's funny. But he approaches her and says that I'll let you see your mom again if you win this tournament of fighters or whatever, but you need a partner because it's a tag team match. So he suggests that she partners up with this guy, the one who killed her mom in the ring. And yeah, so they go into this tournament, and they both want the same thing, or they're both mutually agreed on getting her mom back, because he's depressed because of it. He didn't mean to do it, and it's a good story. I think I cried. I'm not sure if I remember, but it was good. It was like a 7 out of 10. It was also whatever. I mean, but Daniel Warren Johnson's art is good, and also this variant is super cool. I look, you want that? I need to find that someday. He literally has wand on his chest. It's fucking cool. But yeah, it was alright. No longer human. Where do I begin? Honestly, don't know where to begin. I don't know what I'd describe the story as or explain it as, except this is about this dude named Dazai. No, his name's not even Dazai. I forgot his name. It's based off the No Longer Human book by Dazai, but this guy is... God damn, I forgot his name. But it's just going through this dude's life, his series of fuck-ups and regrets and whatnot. His life is just... It's loosely based on the novel, I think, so not a lot of it is like super accurate. Yozo is his name. And yeah, it's just... I guess it's like biggest fuck-ups and stuff like that. His biggest fuck-ups and whatnot, and it's messed up and it's weird and it gets uncomfortable at times, but it's not bad. And I wouldn't say it's amazing either, but I liked it enough. I give it like a 7. Fuck. Okay. I don't want to save this for last. I think I want to just get this out of the way, because it's saved the best for last, right? And this is most certainly not the best. This is my least favorite book that I read. I think the art is cool, the flash is cool. I love this style of comics. I just love this style, like this type of artwork. It's super good. But like over here it gets like pretty gray. It's weird. I don't know. I don't like it that much. That part I just didn't like. I don't like this book. Another philosophical book, The Cat Who Taught Zen, by James Norbury. Another philosophical book. I'm in my philosophical era, I guess. I'm not really. I can't really digest it that well. I could digest this though, because there's like fucking barely any words and mostly pictures. But I mean, I like it. It's digestible for me, and that's what matters, as long as I get good ideas into my head. I thought this was super beautiful. It's just about this cat who decides to go on a journey to some mountain, because he heard that's where you will find inner zen, inner peace. You'll know like the answers or whatever. It was something like that. But basically about this cat traveling, he meets a bunch of people, teaches them a bunch of lessons to like learn and forget, live in the moment. Sometimes all you need is companionship, choose your own path and whatnot, stuff like that. There's this one quote, I don't remember who he said it to, but like there's quotes like the obstacle's often the path, like that's good. I will walk my own path. Like this stuff is super good. I forgot who he said it to, but there's this one quote that stuck with me, and it was, what we need is often never what we want, or what we need is almost never what we want. And I thought that hits super close. Learning to live a lot like that, with that sort of mentality in my head. Yeah, I thought this was a super nice book. Super digestible, sort of philosophical book about Zen and whatnot. And yeah, I really like this book. I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but I liked it a lot. I have no complaints really. And finally, last but not least, saving the best for last. Absolute Martian Manhunter. This book is, oh my god, this is the first book that I really got into. Not really got into. It was like my gateway into a new comic book day and stuff like that, and having like a pull list sort of thing. I never really made like an official pull list, but when I wanted to get into comics, this is the first book that I was interested in. I was interested in all the Absolute Universe, but I knew this one was like more recent, and I wanted to pick this one up because I watched Comic Storian, rest in peace Comic Storian, video about it, and I really liked the direction it was going in, and I had to pick it up. So it was like my first comic book ongoing that I picked up. I have the singles, but I eventually stopped collecting on New Comic Book Day just because it became a big money investment. But I absolutely love this book, and I love the artwork and everything about it. I have not a single complaint about it. The artwork and the coloring is what gets me the most. This is genuinely just beautiful. I mean, there's this one page in particular that I really fell in love with, but I think I stopped collecting up to here, or it was like the end of this arc sort of thing before the hiatus. But yeah, after that I didn't really show up to pick up more. I'm hoping whenever I blow up, I'll be able to pick it up, all the trades or all the singles eventually, or I could just hunt for them now. But yeah, I thought this book was amazing, and I didn't have a single complaint. But there's this one panel, I think it's right here. Yeah. You doubt how I feel about you, and he's just like showing how he sees her, and it is, dude, this page I need framed. I need it on the biggest size poster there is. It is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I don't know what it is, but it just sucks me in so well, and I love it. And I think you should go in blind, honestly, just because I don't really know how to describe the plot. But this is probably the best book I read, except for Solonin, just purely based off the art alone. And yeah, that was my March recap. Those were all the books I read in the month of March. I'll be working on getting these out earlier, maybe at the start of the month. It's hard though. I live with a lot of people. It's hard to record, find space to record, and not be insecure and anxious to record by myself. But I managed to get the balls today, so it's good. One step at a time. But yeah, that was it. Yep, I guess that's it. Yeah, alright. Alright.